the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Of Ghana's parliament, Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin, the numerous allegations between say Abayi Ayrton in a residence, ya a war and crime, ya say, na enye asem ketwa. Na immediately, a response about Edema Speaker Bagbin. Na Enra and a Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, nipa wadano Honorable Abu Jinapo and so settled the record street e Ghana Mashibijum. Emma Speaker Bagbin who said the residence no crown. A former President John Dramani Mahama and a who ni silewa in 2015. Nti enya no kreda sa ben ye tisui na Ayrton the residence and an assassin. And as usual, the man with enormous evidence, Kweku Baako, and so actually BB Ewo, the new Crusading Guide newspaper, column via on also asserted the record street from the Lands Commission and Kasa. And Krata a Tahon Moichere say, and someone Alban Sumana case for Bagbin. Nanko Pesa or the two a Kufado by Sunina and Yano Krenemuno, on one Kasana buying led by former President John Dramani Mahama, and a deal with Wusa. The Yaveko information na the Hianchimuno, Yachim. Now, what bulletin is the facts. Fact number 1. According to the Lands Commission, asase kronwa Alban Sumana Bagbin eka ho asem. Asase a Ghana ban acquired in 1920 into a public land acquired by the state in 1920. Ebio as a public land, no person other than the Lands Commission any kura to me say asase no obe grante obe ton ana obe lease the said property yintini according to Ghana mra asase no Alban Bagbin ka ho asem Ghana aban na acquire in 1920 as a public land. Now, what the Ghana mra according to Kweku Baako ye kasa asase bi a public land enipa bi ani ho ya owo tumi say sa asase no ode bema obeton anaso ode behind other than the Lands Commission and asa tumi no ikura. Point number 2 was say at no point in time has the Lands Commission sold or attempted to sell the official residence of the Right Honorable Speaker in the documents of the Land Commission. Kweku Baako chirema odu ani chiremu Land Commission for aso ya na wo hwe omon krata asem ni nyina mu a bibia ni hono mu a ewo omon krata mu a kire se Right Honorable Speaker Alban Sumana Bagbin obi gina bi say impo no official residence or tom bibia say them. On the contrary, the commission has taken steps to regularize the interest of the parliamentary service in the said property by granting a certificate of allocation to the service, and this was done on the 28th of April 2023. It was neither the Right Honorable Speaker nor the parliamentary service has made any complaint to the Lands Commission about a purported or attempted sale of the official residence of the Right Honorable Speaker. This I am speaking to fact and documents available at the Lands Commission. The Commission first became aware of the said allegation following the ongoing media discourse on the subject matter. The Minister for Lands and Natural Resources has subsequently directed the Commission to investigate the matter. and submit a report to him accordingly. The commission will therefore respectfully, formally communicate to the parliamentary service to seek its assistance in the ongoing investigations. In respect of other properties adjoining the speaker's property, the commission wishes to clarify that the cantonment residential area where the speaker's official residence is located was earmarked for redevelopment as far back as 1995 under government's redevelopment agenda, and several lands in the area have since 1995 been leased to private developers for this purpose. It must be noted that the speaker's official residence was designated for this same purpose in the year 2003, after the original official residence of the speaker was deconfiscated and returned to the original owner. The then Speaker of Parliament therefore moved to the area after the said redevelopment had commenced in 1995. At the time, some of these lands had already been leased to private developers. On the specific allegations on the Clerk of Parliament's accommodation being sold in 2019, records at the Lands Commission, which I am privy to, indicate that the property in question, house number 90, 6 Circular Road, Cantonment, was granted to a private developer in the year 2015 by a letter from the Ministry of Works and Housing dated 23rd June 2015 as part of the Accra Properties Redevelopment Scheme. Subsequent to the said letter, a lease dated 18th August 2015 was granted to the private developer over the said property. If I may ask, who was in government on the 18th of August 2015? Obiya nim say na eye former President John Dramani Mahama and his NDC. So, the one in government on the 18th of August 2015 was the one who granted this said lease to the private developer over the said property. To avoid any shred of doubt, the said property was never sold in 2019 as purported by the Right Honorable Speaker, but rather in 2015 by the then government in power, which is the NDC government under the administration of the former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The way and so any information kaka, Yura Abdul Malik Kweku Baako edi aba to vindicate Nsem-Pii Yura Abujinapo edi to dwa ewo Ghana Brasebedwam emra Right Honorable Speaker Bagbin ehyasie say okeka say another Kweku Fado aban aton the private residence as Nsem no na no kre bia. Kudos to Abdul Malik Kweku Baako for once again setting the records straight.
Okay. Brekum any shatter dakro one day. So brekum kuta tuachi jibna. Sa na shatter so ntamno e tuachi jibna. Brekum ka mekan kwasiam yensa. Odomat number 2 bosomtwe. Su oda mekan otu fon tankasiam yensa. Ayabantam. What is the big deal about this? I simply don't understand in this country why this intellectual dishonesty are I call it intellectual dishonesty. Something a general baby agent home, and no my baby agent home. Baby a better agent home. About some way, no, a trodono, where over something about should we rewrite history? Should we rewrite history? Kafracho, me fana say, sir, obo, and a connect. Now, sir, I should be dying in the catcher say, one for Funan to Pato, so we see this a maba. Where Tiana, where because of all people, no, they migrated from Asumija. That is from Asumija. So what is wrong about all these things? It is unfortunate that in this country now, Nkontompo, Nabraba, Apobo, Assistire, Pasamin Kuminya, Adianin them. And people who are supposed to know better, a class of person who know correct, better no correct, than person of the kind of correct. Now, o to foko brikun nure no la mi ma medan ade chi meko sekwa o tim ko ho ani o sa ani o tum fo tim ko sekwa eti se be ka fra chi o sekwa hinu wa na be be tie no a o tum fo akobi yes o tim kobi now the chem o collect achi wawu dia nkwanta okode klachi wawu nkranza hima okode klachi wawu dia nkwanta is in half origin the change is not half origin in all cases so the hen not to pursue what than nothing for the channel neighbor the mama mere yes otu for wecha otu for doesn't need a ziat or permit to go to Birikum to perform the final funeral rites of Dasabere Amankodadia. O24 doesn't need, the occupant of the golden stool doesn't need the permission or the permit or an exit to go to Birikum. So Kwakoya Mankodadia way. O24 doesn't need permit, exit or permission to go to Sekwa. O24 doesn't need permission, exit to go to Nkwaja. O24 doesn't need permit or exit to go to Nsem-Pii. O24 doesn't need exit or permission to go to Japekuru. Yes. I mean, it is a hard fact, gospel truth, historical truth. So what is the problem? I don't know too for call you. No, sometimes I get emotional. I am busy. No too for call. Obajo particular mass or Baka brand and one and so on. Oko, Nana. What is the big deal about that? Sir, you don't sing as a mere kind. We've been on Bagbin and said, bro, I have a mind winner. Into being Bamco. Number 2, listen to this. Automatic number 2 is a member of the Bono Regional House of Chiefs. Automatic number 2, Koye. Why? Automatic number 2, no, I have Bosom Chris 2. Bosom Chris 2, no, I have Asante Post to Libya. Asante Post to Libya, no, Bosom Chris 2, automatic number 2. And one Brekum. Then you know, Asante Post. It is a Asante Post. After the Brimo War, never mind, or try to fight, thereby, no other catcher. Setting on them when you are mem and unipa, about the Bosom Mecano, membo. So, what is the problem with us in this country? Sir, the same, probably I should be dying in a shoe. Now, Obo, Henry, Mama Memra, and I remember her name and son of Mercia. What is wrong about that? The people of Pasubija cannot say, I'm from our woman. Oh, the men, yes, they migrated from a
Banane. Ebia, yes, and Yante, and another Mahina say, one no say your original House of Chiefs. A better calling you near Messa. They say, a regular House of Chiefs. Now, no, Obiso Hinia, Osuina won't call, never know what the regular House of Chiefs. You cannot distort the history of this country. You cannot distort the laws of this country. You cannot misinterpret the laws of this country. You
cannot interpret it. I mean, no, don't go far. And yes, idea which is from today. And your Boma, Tesia Koboma, Koboma, what is the problem? Boma, is it not in a half region? But what is Boma? Is it not? Are you not saying, sir? Are people not saying, sir, Boma is under Boma? Is Boma not in a half region? Which Boma not in a half region? What argument are we making? One catch is it the 1992 Constitution or the Chieftaincy Act? One catch go and look at the creation of Buranfo in April 1959. Go and look at the law again. Please don't go there. Now, no, a new jobbing for we are Lotun Franco. Arena Eastern region Lotun Foko. Now, so Bagbin region, the Alcimo Tun Forma. Or Kobuna is the also Tun Forma. Please, supposed to stop this. This unnecessary and with due respect, unacceptable argument. Then, is that the argument you are making? If that is the argument you are making, by that same logic, you know, and you don't think about it, Sassi Doma, a Quamufosa is a Yabansa, and putting a bunch of Quamufosa Becha. Because of Quamufono, Ebi, either two Yabe Doma, Tremesicafo, and the Tremidana. Any attack, then by no more about nation Tereso. Tremesikafo, any Tremejana, any attack, not upon at a penny like Yanun Tinama 2 years. Never further say, Yadoya money, never further Doma for. Never better nation Tereso. But that nation Tereso, then no Bria Boaka, my coin, never 2 years. Tremejana, answer for ne, Bodomas for Boma. But don't matter for any bomber. So, Mr. Fona, the phone, a propaganda phone. A propaganda phone, Domain crew. One perm. Please stop this kind of argument you are making in this country. I don't back from Quanitim Kankratana. I don't back from Quanim Kratana. When you say, no come and say, Frecho, Yamaya soon credit. Of us are sick and tired of this argument. And therefore, new jobbing is in the eastern region. It is a new jobbing in Hinua. More too funko new jobbing. What is our chini bida? What is our brofoda? What is our house ada? What is our gun language in da? I just am okay. How can you rewrite the history of this country? How can you write the history of this country? The gangs of Ghana, they have something in common with the others. And they have something in common with Aneho in Togo. Now, before they migrated from Ile-Ife, they joined the Anehos, and then later on, they settled Nkrani. Hey, you want to go out to say Nkrani? It's nice for. Now, in the event, they say, Nkrani Hema Ye. Now, the others say, Eba. And now, Aneho in Togo for Eba. And then Ile-Ife in Nigeria say, Eba. What do you make a Toma Bembabiana? There are some group in Accra, I think it's the Osu people also, who call Jamestown. Because of the historical incident.